This hike took us to the Arroyo Pescadero in Whittier, California. This is a loop hike of about 2.8 miles. The trailhead parking area is located off of Kalima Road in Whittier, where we're greeted with this quite attractive deer gate panel. And at the trailhead we find this kiosk with a map showing the trails we're going to go on. And we're going to go on the northerly loop trails that you see on this map. And that would be the Arroyo Pescadero loop trail and the deer loop trail. And so to begin, we head for these stairs to get us on up the trail. And so Dale gets us going along this very wide trail. And quite quickly we reach this viewpoint, which unfortunately doesn't give us much of a view. As you can see, it was a quite overcast morning. We were supposed to get views of Catalina Island in downtown LA, but not today. But we can get views of the closer in topography, including other parts of the trail that we'll be traversing. Parts of this trail was once a paved road with evidence of the paving still available. And along the way we find a local inhabitant wondering what we're doing in his backyard. At one point we can look over and see the trail or road on the other side of the arroyo, and where we'll be when we head back. Then the trail heads back down towards a quite heavily wooded area. This is where we meet the deer loop trail, and which we're going to loop. And so off we go, with that trail coming in from the left, the one we'll return on. We find quite a bit of open, flat areas, probably left over from the former ranching days. We also find several areas that are closed off to the public, no public access. And we're now back on the Arroyo Pescadero loop, where we can look down into the arroyo. And where Jack stops for a minute to take a short break. And we also find that we are quite close to people places. These trails are maintained by the Native Habitat Preservation Authority and are typical of the many trails in this Puente Hills area.